Hey gang, so today we're looking at a bit of a unique one. It's the TKEDC Owl Eye. These are kind of cool. TKEDC does these sliders that actually have a few different features to them. We're gonna get under the camera and have a look at everything and see how it all goes together. Let's go. Okay, here we go. This is the TKEDC Owl Eye. Now this, I've had these TKEDC sliders before, and they are kind of like I guess a sort of a, is it a rhythm or, you know, one of those Mott sliders. Like they all kind of have this mechanism where you push up, you turn, and you slide. They also have this extra little, this weird little like circular haptic that you can push and spin. And it gives you, I mean, I'm not a fan of that, but it is something that's in there. It gives you a little bit of haptic feedback and you can kind of, you know, spin it a little bit. But its main feature is the face out front, right? The pushing and the kind of like the, is it the groove? Is it the rhythm? You know what I mean. So you push up and it is made really well. Like it's beautiful to look at. So let's see what makes this kind of tick here. So we just have magnets inside and we have our wheel. And we can actually just pop our wheel right off. And that's it. So the wheel has like it only has 3 magnets in it, and that lets it kind of skip over some of these other magnets. These magnets stick to the back of here. So you kind of get double duty, right? What's nice is these magnets, they're used to sort of spin the dial here, or sorry, like to turn around on the main gear here, I guess we call it a gear coin. But then you also have this little guy in the back that's spinning around. The interesting thing about this, by the way, I fixed this for the owner. And because when he got it, some of the magnets were sitting above the surface, and it was really kind of causing problems with this turn. Like it wouldn't turn smoothly, because even the slightest rays on magnets, if they end up coming in contact with other magnets, that's when they'll stick. You know, magnets typically never touch, right? They're like just a hair separated from each other so they can still glide over each other. The minute one is sticking out, it starts to grind. So I fixed this for him, but TKEDC had sent him a video showing how to get these magnets out, and it's actually pretty cool. This is a really, really smart design. These little holes here let you put something inside, and all you do is you just give it a knock, you know, like a hammer or something, and it pops the magnets right out, even if they're glued. So I was able to pop them all out, clean out the holes, put in new glue, reset everything, and then we were fine. We were all happy and back to normal. So that's just an extra little tip in case you have to maintain, you have to do any kind of maintenance on your slider. And then we have our plate here, although this guy's on pretty hard, it looks like, and I don't really want to mess with it too much. So I won't. That might actually be, I wonder if that's glued in. Usually these holes are there to allow you to just pop this out, but if it doesn't want to come out, I'm not going to force it, because again, it's not mine. This plate will pop off. I had this off earlier today. I don't have the tool with me right now, but just a tiny little hook inside there. There's usually like this little small hole right in the bottom corner, and then you can pop it in and just pop this little piece right up. And that's it, but it doesn't do anything. It just lets you kind of change the plate out. And that's it. We've got slide tape on here. This slides up and down. Because of course the wheel is what lets this whole thing, like being able to do this to sort of slide the whole thing back and forth, obviously is what lets us move our piece up and down like that. So again, if you have, you know, if you have like a groove or a rhythm or something, you're going to be familiar with this. I do find though TKEDC does a really nice design job. I mean, these really are kind of beautiful to look at. And the owl eye is no exception. The only thing is, I always find these kind of useless. I don't feel like there's any, I don't know, I don't like it. It's just an extra little piece on here that doesn't really do anything, I find. You know, you've got that. You got a little bit of haptic, but that's not my thing. But overall though, it's a really nice piece. So that's the TKEDC Owl Eye. Thanks for watching, gang.